Hi everyone, Carol here. I want to share with you a small project today. That's my big boy. Hi boy. See, hi. Tigger. Guess not, he's busy. This was just a little wooden box that I found at one of my thrift shops. I think I paid $1.50 for it. What I did is I just covered everything with the romance novel by Prima. The sides here as well. And on the inside. So I used a mask that I purchased from Sock Crafters exhibit shop. And I did some masking on the box, bottom and top as well. Then I just used a couple of Lindy's sprays in the Tainted Love Teal and Plumeria Pink, and also Clambic Beige. I'm just kind of stuck on those three colors lately, I don't know why. This was just a little flower trim. It was really wide and I just cut a strip off, and I got those from Paper and Me Designs. I painted the box sort of like a beige color, I guess, just to have a base. And yeah, I did the masking and spraying all on all sides. And on the inside, I guess you can see that. I used a small braid that I purchased at a local dollar store. I cut three little rosettes from the same type of trim as the black one on the bottom. Again, the sprays. And I just added a bobble in the corner. So that's the bottom. And I just use it to, at the moment, to store these little flowers that I made from seam binding. I think it turned out kind of cute. I like them. I like making them while I'm watching TV in the evening. And on the cover, what I did was use a trim here that I purchased from MB's Treasury Sieve, and this pearl trim as well. And I have a very light pink trim on the bottom here with a black trim on top, and I added the black just to kind of tie it into the bottom part of the box. So I did that all around, and on the top here I added a flat back pearl. Then in this top corner I added a crocheted flower, and over here a couple of the seam binding flowers that I made. I have a little key here, and a little bauble that I also purchased at MB's Treasurista. Spray of flowers, mulberry flowers that I had in my stash. And this is a tiny little frame that I found at a little shop somewhere, and it was a very, very pale pink. And I added a sepia and some of the Plumeria Pink Lindy spray, just to add a little bit more dimension to the flowers, darken them up a bit. And over here in the center I added a little rosette with a seam binding bow. And did the masking here once again and the sprays. And this is a tiny butterfly from butterfly trim that I purchased from Miss Garden Grove 1 on YouTube. Okay, now the inside cover. I just edged it again with that small trim. I made a tiny flower over here with black lace and a little rosette in the middle. I took some of the elements from some of the little pictures from the paper line, and I add glossy accents, bicycle here as well, and the balloon, and I bent it a bit so that I can take out my envelope. And there's a little tag in there to add a to and from. I may decide to keep it for myself. I may just keep it to store these pretty little flowers in. But yeah, so that's my tiny little project. And there's my lazy kitty. Hey boy, say hi. Say hi, boy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.